Welcome back everybody to the channel. This is an emergency episode because I uploaded a video earlier today about the breakout of Bitcoin, but we are getting a severe hard smack down. So before we dive in, do me a favor, if you like these emergency updates, give me a like, subscribe to the channel, and very important, click on the bell, click on all so that you don't miss any of these time sensitive updates. Now without further ado, let's dive into the charts. As you can see, as always, we're starting off with Bitcoin USD. This is the 4-hourly time frame. We had the breakout. I said I have a first resistance and a conservative resistance. That is the second line. And I want to see a clear breakout above both of the lines and maybe bounce here or even further bounce here and then a retest and then going higher. That would be my ideal scenario. Now if we go out here and we have a bounce back on this, that's absolutely fine. Then we're just retesting the support and then we're going higher. So I jumped into a long here, we were going higher, then soon after that we were going lower. I thought, okay, we are going to retest the first support. We broke down, then we retested the second support, and then we also broke down to that. So the entire move is now as a fake out. If we zoom in on the hourly, we can see it even a little bit more clear. It is quite severe actually, because the dump is just every hour more and more and more and more. From the top to the bottom, we already corrected almost 6%. And you see that we're also now already trading lower than the lows here. So to be honest, this I was surprised by the breakout, because as I said, this looks weak if we're constantly testing it and not going over. You want to see a harsh breakout, a correction or retest and then higher, but that didn't happen. So I actually thought that we would visit the bottom of the falling wedge, and if I zoom out, then you can see more likely what I mean. So I really expected that we do this actually, but that didn't happen. Now we have to fake out. Now my bear scenario is back on the table because suddenly it goes pretty fast. As you can see right now, we're also trading lower than these lows. So to visit lower levels is almost a guarantee. I think I will not jump into a short. I think I just want to see what the market is doing before I choose a position. Let's see if it bounces off here on the 40,000 and then goes higher, or if we really visiting 38 or even here the bottom of the wedge and then we're bouncing up. If I really need to choose, then I would say we are going to visit all the way the bottom. That doesn't have to happen in one day. It can happen in 2 or 3 days, and then we are bouncing up. Let's see, it's getting interesting, but I have to be honest, this is quite a weak sign if we're so far in the wedge right now. And I think, we are so far in the wedge right now. I think this move is now already more than 2 months old, that we're just grinding lower, lower, lower. So we were actually due for a breakout or a breakdown, and that this is now another fake out just shows that the bulls are not ready to step in yet. So let me make that clear one more time. The first level that we are going to visit, or the level that I'm watching, is the 40k level. That will be my first hope of resistance and support. So the resistance that we're now breaking to and the support that we're going higher, that's actually what I mean. And the second one will be 38 and wells here, the bottom of the wedge, which is probably not that far off. Let's quickly head over to Ethereum, because actually there we see exactly the same. We had a breakout here of these 2 tiny day trade levels that I wrote down earlier. I also entered here a long, we went higher. I was actually looking at BTC when this was going down to see if BTC would hold on the support level of the falling wedge, because I thought if we are holding this level, then I can imagine if we're bouncing off that Ethereum also right away is going higher. That of course didn't happen, and now we're also trading lower than the lows here. That also looks pretty bearish, and you see that here with the dump down we're already getting more volume as with the breakout at the what happened earlier. And I said actually I'm missing really the volume. I want to see more green candles with higher volume. That didn't happen for Ethereum, also exactly the same as Bitcoin. The bulls are not ready to step in. Level that I'm looking for right now is the 3k-ish, what we're trading right now. Right now is 3034, so 1 more percent and we are at that 3000. If we are breaking that level, then I'm looking for the 2900 to 2800, that is kind of the space here in between. This is another support level, but we actually have seen that Ethereum trades a lot in this box. So that is really between actually where we are in right now to the 100 all the way down to 2800. That are the most important levels. I will most likely not jump into a short, and I just want to see how this plays out first before I take any action. If we are getting a bounce off this level, maybe I enter along with a very tight stop loss. I could do here the same, enter along with a very tight stop loss. If this thing is suddenly breaking down, and it also concerns Bitcoin, that if we're really suddenly going very fast down, I will most likely not enter a position, because this stuff can easily wick down 10-15% in dump. We have seen even much higher percentages, and then going up again and then closing a candle here or closing a candle here. So to jump into a long here or here or here can be very dangerous, because we can just wick through all of these levels, shake out all of those longs, a huge wake out, and then we're going higher. Don't try to time the bottom, then just wait a little bit until the market is a little bit calmer, and then try to enter. I quickly logged into one of my trading accounts, and I saw also again that you couldn't trade and everything was blocked, and that is just something that's very annoying, and it just shows that the sector, and especially the trading platforms, still have a lot of work to do, that this kind of stuff doesn't happen anymore, because every time Twitter is absolutely exploding. Talking about Twitter, this was the end of the video, but if you want to follow me on Twitter, then the links are in the description. The same goes for Instagram, link is there. Feel free to follow me. I am giving as many updates as I can during the day about small time frames, bigger time frames, certain support levels, resistance, volumes, so that you don't always have to wait for a new video. So please feel free to add me there. And thank you guys so much again for watching. Smash up the like button, subscribe, click on the bell, click on all so you don't miss anything. And I'll see you guys in the next one very soon again. Thank you so much, guys. Later.